Want to speak real Portuguese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at PortuguesePod101.com. Hi everyone! Do you know how to say I love you in Portuguese? In this lesson, you'll learn 3 different ways to say it. Let's start with how to express your feelings to your loved one.
Eu te amo. Eu te amo. Eu te amo.
Or if you want to explain those butterflies in your stomach, you can say
Eu tenho uma queda por você. Eu tenho uma queda por você. Eu tenho uma queda por você.
And when you feel that I love you is not enough, you can say
Palavras não podem descrever o meu amor por você. Palavras não podem descrever o meu amor por você. Palavras não podem descrever o meu amor por você.
Oi, gente! Hi everyone, Paloma here. E aí, tudo bom? Yay, how are you? Welcome to Top 10 Phrases to Amaze Native Speakers. Além do português, eu também sei outras línguas. Apart from Portuguese, I can speak other languages as well. If you say this phrase in Brazil, people will be so jealous at you because many Brazilians can't even speak English. So if you just say, eu posso falar outras línguas também, I can speak other languages as well, they'll be like, okay, he's a genius. Ele é gênio. Além do português, eu também falo inglês, francês e espanhol. Apart from Portuguese, I can also speak English, French, and Spanish. Especially for people that can speak Portuguese, Spanish, even French and Italian are very easy. Not very easy, but easier to learn. Estou aprendendo português sozinho. I'm learning Portuguese by myself. I think it's a pretty amazing sentence to say because people usually go to language schools in Brazil to learn English and Spanish usually. But if you just say, I'm learning that by myself, they will be like, wow. Não, eu não vou pra escola. Eu estou aprendendo português sozinho. No, I don't go to school. I'm learning Portuguese by myself. Estou estudando português faz 10 anos. I've been learning Portuguese for 10 years. That's a pretty long, hard-working path, right? Eu sei português porque eu estou aprendendo português faz 10 anos. I know Portuguese because I've been learning Portuguese for 10 years. E eu entendi tudinho que você disse. I completely understood everything you said. Using diminutives in Portuguese sentence shows that you can, play with the language, so it seems like you're fluent in the language. If you say tudinho, that means small everything. Sounds like very Portuguese, very Brazilian. Não precisa repetir. Eu entendi tudinho que você me disse. You don't need to repeat. I completely understood what you said. Eu consigo assistir filmes em português sem legendas. I can watch movies in Portuguese without subtitles. Famous Brazilian movies you should watch are City of God, Cidade de Deus, or Tropa de Elite, The Elite Squad, which are all-time famous movies in here. Não precisa se preocupar. Eu consigo assistir filmes em português sem legenda. You don't need to worry. I can watch movies in Portuguese without subtitles. Levou apenas 1 ano para me tornar fluente. It took me only 1 year to become fluent. I think if you're a native Spanish speaker, you might say levou apenas 1 ano. But if you're English speaker, it might take a little longer if you don't dedicate, all your time to learn Portuguese. If someone tells you, wow, seu português é ótimo. Wow, your Portuguese is great. You can answer, não é nada. Levou apenas 1 ano para me tornar fluente. No, it's nothing. It took me only 1 year to become fluent. Obrigada, mas na verdade eu não sou brasileira. Thank you, but I'm not Brazilian actually. Yeah, I think that's the most amazing phrase you want to hear. Nossa, eu achei que você fosse brasileira. Wow, I thought you were Brazilian. Obrigada, mas na verdade eu não sou brasileira. Thank you, but actually I'm not Brazilian. Português é divertido e fácil de aprender. Portuguese is fun and easy to learn. If you tell this phrase to your friends, I think they'll be amazed because we know Portuguese is not that easy. And you just say, não é difícil. Português é divertido e fácil de aprender. No, it's not hard. Portuguese is fun and easy to learn. Posso memorizar umas 50 palavras novas por dia em português. I can memorize around 50 new Portuguese words a day. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Usually people can memorize 10 to 20 words a day, but if you say you can memorize 50, they'll be like, wow. Another word for memorize would be decorar, to know by heart. Você pode me ensinar mais. Eu posso decorar umas 50 palavras por dia em português. You can teach me more. I can memorize around 50 new words a day in Portuguese. Vou falar português como um falante nativo em 3 anos. I'll speak Portuguese like a native speaker in 3 years. That's a bold challenge, but if you're up to it, I think that's totally doable to learn and to be fluent in a language in 3 years. Eu vou estudar muito e vou falar português como um nativo em 3 anos. I'll study a lot and I'll speak Portuguese as a native speaker in 3 years. The end! Acabou! That's it for today. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy our video and subscribe to our website and our channel. See you next time. Ciao! Portuguese. You can speak other languages as well. Portuguese, Japanese, Chinese. No, Chinese. Ni hao. 我叫保罗嘛. Oi gente, tudo bom? Paloma here. Welcome to Top 10 Ways to Remember Words. Eu aprendo sobre as raízes das palavras e como palavras diferentes são relacionadas umas com as outras. I learn about the roots of words and how different words are related to each other. É mais fácil de lembrar as palavras quando você sabe as raízes delas. It's easier to remember words when you know the roots. So you can relate some verbs with noun, for example, correr, to run, and corrida, running. Also, fight, luta, with fighting, lutar. Eu categorizo novas palavras com outras palavras relacionadas que eu já conheço. I categorize new words with other related words that I already know. I think, for example, you could categorize all words that are related to home. Lar, casa, casão, casarão, casinha. There would be different ways to say home or house in Portuguese. Eu costumo assistir TV ou vídeos no YouTube que são feitos para crianças pequenas. I often watch TV or YouTube videos that are designed for young children. One of my favorite shows when I was little would be Castelo Rá-Tim-Bum, Rá-Tim-Bum Castle. Another one that was my favorite was Cocoricó. Cocoricó is the sound that the rooster do. Cocoricó! Eu procurei alguns vídeos infantis no YouTube para aprender português. I searched for some kids videos on YouTube to learn Portuguese. Eu escuto músicas e memorizo as letras. I listen to songs and memorize the lyrics. This is a very nice technique because usually you like the song you're learning, so it's easier to learn. That was one of the ways I learned English. Eu baixei várias músicas brasileiras para aprender português. I downloaded many Brazilian songs to learn Portuguese. Eu falo as palavras em voz alta para que eu possa ouvi-las. I say words out loud so that I can actually hear them. One thing is to understand the language and the other thing is to be able to speak and communicate in the language. If you don't try to speak it out loud, you will never know if you can communicate and speak in the language. So you gotta try and don't be ashamed. Não tenha vergonha. Just try to speak it. Eu falo tudo errado, mas eu tento falar em português. I say it all wrong, but I try to speak in Portuguese. Eu falo o máximo possível com falantes nativos. I speak as often as possible with native speakers. If you're speaking with native speakers, there's no way you won't learn the language or the words that you want to remember. Because if you don't say the correct words, they will help you and try to correct you. That's very nice to have people that speak the language to motivate you too. Eu tenho vários amigos brasileiros que me ajudam com o meu português. I have many Brazilian friends that help me with my Portuguese. Eu tento pensar em português, porque daí se torna natural para o meu processo de pensamento. I try to think in Portuguese, so it becomes natural to my thought process. One of the things that I noticed when I was learning English is that if you don't think in the language you're speaking, your brain has to do so many translations that you won't be able to become fluent in that language. So try to think little by little in the language you're learning, that it will help you a lot. Quando eu estou pensando em português, eu não consigo pensar em inglês. When I'm thinking in Portuguese, I can't think in English. Eu tento usar a língua repetidamente no contexto da vida cotidiana. I try to use the language routinely in the context of daily life. You can call little things in Portuguese in your house, like nouns, for example, spoon, colher, fork, garfo. You can also use your dog for talking to him in Portuguese and teach him some tricks in Portuguese. A minha professora de inglês só falava em inglês com o gato dela. My English teacher only spoke in English with her cat. That's true. Eu uso a repetição. Ler, escrever e falar as palavras várias vezes. I use repetition. Reading, writing and speaking words over and over again. You know that commercial that is on TV and is like every 10 minutes the commercial is there again on your TV? There's no way you forget that commercial, right? You gotta do the same with words. You just say that word again and again and again and there will be no way you forget it. Eu precisava decorar uma frase em português e fiquei falando ela o dia inteiro. I needed to memorize a phrase in Portuguese, so I spoke it all day long. Ler o máximo possível, especialmente o jornal, me ajuda a lembrar as palavras. Reading as much as possible, especially the newspaper, helps me to remember words. Newspaper is kind of advanced Portuguese because you won't find easy conversational words, they will be more formal and business words. But if you're already in that level, yeah, that would be a great help for you to read newspaper. Nowadays you can find newspaper online and also on YouTube there are many news channels. So that's a very good way to memorize and remember everyday words. Eu leio o jornal todos os dias para aprender palavras de economia. I read the newspaper every day to learn economy words. O fim, the end. Thanks a lot for watching and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time. Tchau! Oi gente, tudo bom? I'm Paloma. Welcome to Top Portuguese Words. Today's topic is Top 20 words you need for the beach. Óculos de sol. Sunglasses. Óculos de sol. Sunglasses. Preciso comprar um óculos de sol para nossa viagem para a praia. O que você acha desse daqui? I need to buy sunglasses for our trip to the beach. What do you think about this one? Praia. Beach. Praia. Beach. Em dezembro, a gente sempre passa o Réveillon na praia. É tão bom. Every December, we spend New Year's Eve at the beach. It's so good. Since December is summertime in Brazil, it's very common to go to the beach during Christmas and New Year's. Nadar. To swim. Nadar. To swim. Aprendi a nadar quando eu era pequena. I learned to swim when I was little. In Brazil, many people go to the beach, but they don't really want to go there for swimming. They prefer to stay there and get some tan. Bronzear-se. Sol. Sun. Sol. Sun. Eu gosto de sol, mas preciso tomar cuidado para não exagerar no bronzeado. I like the sun, but I've got to be careful not to get overtanned. Palmeira. Palm tree. Palmeira. Palm tree. Por aqui tem muitas palmeiras. É gostoso descansar embaixo delas. There are many palm trees around here. It's good to rest under them. If you say this word in plural form, palmeiras, this will mean a lot of palm trees, but it's also the name of a very famous soccer team in Brazil, Palmeiras or Verdão, green. I'm not a Palmeiras fan, but if you like this team, just leave in the comments, okay? Concha. Seashell. Concha. Seashell. Vamos caminhar na praia e pegar umas conchinhas? Let's walk on the beach and get some little seashells. Especially kids love to do that, walk around and gather a lot of seashells to bring home and remember how great was their beach vacations. Canga. Beach wrap. Sarong. Canga. Beach wrap. Sarong. No Brasil é mais comum levar canga que toalha para a praia. In Brazil, it's more common to take a sarong instead of a towel to the beach. The canga is like this. This is my canga. Yeah, it's like a very light textile, but it's good because you can dry yourself, you can put it on the beach and lay on it, and after, when you go out, you can, just wrap around it and make a dress instead of walking in your bikini or your one swimsuit. Mar. Sea. Mar. Sea. Adoro ficar aqui olhando o mar. Mal percebo o tempo passar. I love to stay here watching the sea. I barely notice the time passing. Ah, o mar. What can I say about the mar? There are many beaches in Brazil, many seas that you can go. Most famous one are the ones in northeastern part, Nordeste. Also near São Paulo we have Rio, and there's Paraty, Ubatuba in São Paulo. If you go to Santa Catarina, you can go to Florianópolis. That is a very nice city, and it has a lot of beaches, very beautiful beaches. Eu amo o mar. I love the sea. Jet ski, jet ski, jet ski, jet ski. Olha, dá pra passear de jet ski. Vamos! Look, we can get a jet ski ride, shall we? You can use jet skis in beaches, but also it's common to have them in the rivers or lagoons in Brazil. Cadeira de praia. Beach chair. Cadeira de praia. Beach chair. Não esquece de trazer a cadeira de praia para sua mãe, viu? Don't forget to bring the beach chair for your mom, okay? Many people have their own beach chairs and also the guarda-sol or sun umbrella that you can bring with you to the beach so you don't have to sit in the direct sun. If you don't have one, you can usually rent it. Well, of course, you're not gonna find it in very small or faraway beaches, but in the most famous one, of course, you always find chairs and sun umbrellas for rent. Castelo de areia. Sandcastle. Castelo de areia. Sandcastle. Quando eu era pequena, sempre fazia castelos de areia com o meu irmão. When I was young, I always made sandcastles with my brother. Yeah, I really loved to make sandcastles when I was little, but nowadays I just, hope that some of my little cousins will come so I can also make sandcastles with them. Caixa térmica. Cooler. Caixa térmica. Cooler. As bebidas ficam bem geladinhas na caixa térmica. The drinks are very fresh in the cooler. If you're planning to stay your whole day at the beach, it's a very good idea to bring your own cooler full of water and drinks like your beer or your soda or whatever, or even eat, and put it in a cooler, in uma caixa térmica. Maré. Tide. Maré. Tide. Só dá pra chegar naquela praia quando a maré baixar. We can only get to the beach when the tide is low. When I was little once, the tide was low, so we were able to go walking to a sandbank. And then after a few hours, the tide got higher, so we couldn't walk back. And I had to, be carried by my dad. So be very careful with the maré, with the tide. Bronzeado. Tan. Bronzeado. Tan. Esse ano a gente vai pegar aquele bronzeado. This year we'll get a great tan. Brazilians love to get tan because it means they had time to spend at the beach. It's so good. Água de coco. Coconut water. Água de coco. Coconut water. Água de coco é bom para se manter hidratado. Coconut water is good to stay hydrated. I love to get coconut water when I'm at the beach. And after you drink all the water, you can ask for the guy to cut it in half so you can eat all that. We call it carne in Portuguese. It's so good. Chinelo. Flip-flop. Chinelo. Flip-flop. Adoro este chinelo. É super confortável para andar na praia. I love these flip-flops. They're very comfortable to walk on the beach. I just use it every day. Flip-flops. Filtro solar. Sunscreen. Filtro solar. Sunscreen. Não esquece de passar bastante filtro solar no rosto, viu? Melhor prevenir do que remediar. Don't forget to apply a lot of sunscreen at your face, okay? Better safe than sorry. Another form is protetor solar. Sun protector. Even if you're not going to the beach, it's very good to use sunscreen every day because, there's sun everywhere, right? Bikini. 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 O que achou desse biquíni? Lindo, né? What do you think about this bikini? Cute, right? Brazilians also love bikinis. There are so many colors and shapes and sizes. You can have common, normal ones, but you can also have very small ones that most Brazilians like. Bikinis are the two-piece swimsuits for women. If you want the one piece, it's called maillot. Sunga, speedo. Sunga, speedo. Meu irmão só usa sunga. Falei pra ele trazer uma bermuda, mas não quis de jeito nenhum. My brother only wears speedos. I told him to bring trunks, but he didn't want to at all. It's funny, but in Brazil, speedos or sungas are still very common. If you go to the beach, don't get shocked. You see a lot of sungas. But if you want to be more conservative, you can bring your own bermuda or trunks or shorts. Sorvete, ice cream. Sorvete, ice cream. Que delícia esse sorvete de melancia! Vou pedir mais um. How delicious this watermelon ice cream! I'm going to order one more. If you want a popsicle, you can ask for a picolé. The end! That's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. What word do you also need for the beach that we forgot? Let us know in the comments. See you next time. Take care. Ciao!
You've just gotten off a bus at a bus terminal. Suddenly, a person hands you a leaflet. What kind of deal is offered on this leaflet? What kind of deal is offered on this leaflet? The offer is buy 2, get 3.
Compre 2, leve 3.
Hi everybody, this is Paloma from PortuguesePod101.com. Do you know what monsters people from Brazil are scared of? In this lesson, you learn about 3 scary monsters in Brazil. Let's start with the most popular monster. Mula sem cabeça. Mula sem cabeça. It means headless mule. This is the spirit of a woman cursed for her sins. The cursed woman's spirit was turned to a fire-spewing, headless mule. It gallops through the countryside from Thursday evening to Friday early morning, haunting anyone that crosses its path. That sounds pretty scary, right? You might have heard about the next monster. The next one is Alemoa. Alemoa. Alemão is the word for German, but when talking about a monster, Alemoa refers to a blonde female ghost. She's a blonde German woman who haunts the island of Fernando de Noronha. She seduces reckless, wicked men and carries them to their deaths. Okay, here's the last one. Boiuna. Boiuna. Have you heard of this next one? This is the black snake. The boiuna is a scary black snake. It lives in the Amazon and comes out only at night. The snake scares fishermen and others away from its watery home. Let's wrap up this lesson and recap what we've learned. Listen to the names of each monster and repeat after me. Headless mule. Mula sem cabeça. Mula sem cabeça. Blonde female ghost. Alemoa. Alemoa. Black snake. Boiuna. Boiuna. Well done! Do you know how Brazilians celebrate Halloween? Brazil doesn't officially celebrate Halloween, but is a well-known festival in the country. They do, however, hold festivals to honor their dead. This takes place on November 2nd and it's called Finados. And that's it! You just learned about 3 of the scariest monsters in Brazil and about Finados, a festival similar to Halloween. And now, learn Portuguese twice as fast by downloading all your PDF cheat sheets, including survival phrases, pickup lines, business etiquette, and more. Check out the description below and go to PortuguesePod101.com now. I'll see you next time. Ciao! Do I laugh evilly being a snake? I don't know how to be a snake. Shield yourself and act scary. I'm scared. No! Scary. I don't know. It looks like I'm fainting. Again. They do, however, hold festival. Again. They do, however, hold festivals in order, to honor their, again. They do, however, hold festivals again. No! My dog. Protect me.
E aí, gente, beleza? Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to Top 10 False Cognates in Portuguese. Puxar, empurrar. To pull, to push. I always get confused when I get to a door and it's written puxar or to push, because I never remember if it's to puxar, to pull, or empurrar, to push. É pra puxar ou empurrar? Is it for pull or to push? Assistir, ajudar. To watch, to assist. You can actually use this word assistir to mean assist, but we usually use this to mean watch. Eu estou assistindo um filme. I'm watching a movie. Oh, great. Na verdade, atualmente. Actually, nowadays. So many people get confused with actually because they think it means atualmente or nowadays, currently in Portuguese, but it means na verdade. Na verdade, eu não quis dizer isso. Actually, I didn't mean to say that. Colégio, faculdade. School, college. So you might confuse college with colégio, but we use the word colégio to mean private schools or more specifically high schools. Eu fui pro colégio hoje. I went to school today. Ele já está na faculdade. He's already at college. Esquisito, requintado. Weird, exquisite. So if you just come to Brazil and say, que esquisito, people will be like, wow, you're criticizing my food, because it means, that's weird, not, that's rich, or that's tasty. So you could say, nossa, que esquisito, eu tinha deixado aqui. Well, that's weird, I had left it here. Esse é um prato muito requintado. This is a very exquisite dish. Idioma, expressão idiomática. Language, idiom. That's a pretty easy way to get confused, because idiom means expressão idiomática and not idioma, which means language. Eu sei muitas expressões idiomáticas nesse idioma. I know many idioms in this language. Pretender, fingir. To intend, to pretend. These two words sound very similar, pretender and to pretend, but they are totally different. Pretender means to intend. Eu pretendo ir ao Brasil ano que vem. I intend to go to Brazil next year. Ele está fingindo que está ajudando. He's just pretending he's helping. Lanche, almoço. Snack, lunch. So this is actually one of the first false cognates that I learned when I was in English school, because my teacher just asked me, what did you have for lunch? And I was like, no, I didn't have lunch yet. I'm just, it's just 2 o'clock. I just had, how do you say that in English? Oh, that's lunch. Yeah, almoço. It's lunch. And lanche in Portuguese is snack. So I was saying, I didn't have any snack yet, but I thought, I got confused. Ela nunca almoça e sempre toma lanche. She never has lunch and always eats snacks. Parentes, pais. Relative, parents. Yeah, that's a very confusing one. You can say, os meus parentes vão vir hoje. My relatives are coming today. Os meus pais não vieram. My parents didn't come. Realizar, perceber. To carry out, to realize. So this is a very tricky two verbs, realizar and realize. Nós vamos realizar uma festa a semana que vem. We are carrying out a party next week. Eu não percebi que eu estava errado. I didn't realize I was wrong. In the end, o fim, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and didn't get confused. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. See you next time. Ciao!
Hi! Welcome to Introduction to Portuguese. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Anna.
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Portuguese writing. Portuguese uses the exact same alphabet as English, comprised of 26 letters.
A, B, K.
Let's listen to the names of the letters in Portuguese.
A, B, C.
The letters K, W, and Y were recently recognized as part of the official Portuguese alphabet. They are only used in personal names, foreign loanwords, and derivatives, including words from indigenous Brazilian languages.
The letter Y is read like the vowel I. Yakisoba, shoyu, Yanomami. The letter W may vary. It may be read like the vowel U or like the consonant V. It usually follows the pronunciation of the language of origin. Washington, Wagner, Volkswagen. And the letter K is read just like in English. Cart, yakisoba, kung fu, kantiano.
The Portuguese alphabet is phonetic, which means letters represent certain sounds alone and certain sounds when combined, just like most Western languages.
Portuguese, like English, uses digraphs, which are pairs of letters representing a single sound, different from their components alone, but they're not included in the alphabet. For instance, the letter C sounds like this, casa, or like this, cinto. When paired with age, forming the digraph CH, we have the sound chocolate.
So, as you can see, while Portuguese is largely pronounced as it's written, some letter combinations will produce digraphs that you will need to look out for.
Diacritics are little marks that are added to the letters to indicate some alteration on the quality of the original letter. It usually indicates a pronunciation aspect. While in English they appear more in names and loanwords, such as fiancé, in Portuguese they are very common.
There are 5 diacritics with different uses in Portuguese. They can indicate stressed vowels and pronunciation aspects in consonants and vowels. They can also be used to differentiate some homographs or to mark grammar phenomena. Let's see what they are.
In Portuguese, the acute accent is used to indicate a stressed vowel in a word. Fácil, árvore, alguém. As you see, all the stressed vowels in these words are marked with the acute accent.
Vowels with the acute accent will be stressed and pronounced with open pronunciation.
Avó. This word means grandmother. If said with a closed vowel, it would mean grandfather, and with no accent at all, avo. The stressed vowel now is the first one. This word is used to express fractions. So, if this word is not correctly marked, you don't know how to pronounce the last vowel properly. Specifically in this case, with an incorrect pronunciation, it would have a different meaning.
As we saw in the last example, circumflexes mark when vowels are pronounced with closed pronunciation.
Português.
Circumflexes are also used to differentiate homographs. Homographs are words that are written in the same way but with different meanings.
Vem, vem. Pode, pôde. As you see, this mark may or may not refer to the vowel sound in such cases.
The grave accent is related to a grammar phenomenon, the crassus. The crassus is a contraction of a feminine article with a preposition.
Fui a plus a cidade. Verb, preposition, article, object. Fui a cidade.
The grave accent in Portuguese is never a pronunciation mark, so it would never alter how a vowel, syllable, or word sounds.
To indicate nasal vowels, the tilde is used. Pão. Note that although the nasal vowel marked with tilde is commonly stressed, the stressed quality is not part of what the tilde means, like in this case, sótão. The stressed vowel is marked by an acute accent, indicating also the open vowel pronunciation, even though the tilde is present.
The cedilla is the only diacritic used on consonants in Portuguese. More specifically, it is only used on the letter C, hence the Portuguese name.
C cedilha. C, when paired with vowels A, O, and U, sounds like the English K. Casa, acordo, óculos. Whenever the cedilha is put before these vowels, it will sound like the English S. Calçada, açougue, açúcar. Incerto, cinto. So the cedilha will never be there in these cases with I and E. Also, the cedilha is never the first letter in a word. The cedilha has been historically replaced by the letter S in those cases, so there is no capital. C cedilha. Saúde, suco.
Great! Let's move on to the next section. Capitalization rules in English and in Portuguese are mostly the same. For instance, the first letter in a sentence is always capitalized, just like people's names and nations. Still, there are some significant differences between capitalization in English and in Portuguese. Let's focus on some of these.
Portuguese doesn't capitalize the pronoun eu. That is the equivalent to the pronoun I in English, which is always capitalized. Claro, eu concordo.
Nationalities and regional adjectives aren't capitalized in Portuguese. The same goes for a language name.
Ela é brasileira e fala português.
Days of the week and months are also never capitalized.
A reunião será nesta quarta-feira. Normalmente, saio de férias em julho.
In titles of works such as books and movies, only the first letter is capitalized, unless there's a personal name in it.
Capitães de Areia. Memórias póstumas de Brás Cubas.
These are some of the capitalization rules in Portuguese that differ from those in English. Most of the other rules are the same.
Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned.
In this lesson, you learned that the Portuguese alphabet is identical to the one used in English and also has digraphs. You learned that acute accents indicate both stressed and opened vowels, circumflexes indicate closed vowels, the grave accent always indicates crassus and is not a phonetical mark, the tilde is used to mark nasal vowels, and the cedilla gives an S sound to the letter C. Also, you learned the main differences in capitalization Portuguese has when compared to English.
Hi everyone! Do you know the 1,000 most useful phrases in Portuguese? In this lesson, you'll be able to know all of them, so sit back, relax, and have a cup of tea as you listen and learn.
Onde fica o banheiro? Com licença. Fantástico. Eu tenho uma reserva.
Quanto custa este daqui?
Que é isso? Obrigado. Verdade?
Você poderia me dar um desconto? O Wi-Fi é gratuito?
Você pode trazer a conta? Você tem alguma sugestão? Eu posso experimentar?
You just learned the 1,000 most useful phrases in Portuguese. And, if you're interested in learning more, try learning the core 2,000 word list. With this, you'll understand 95% of the language, and best of all, this is not a joke. Check out the description below and go to PortuguesePod101.com now. See you next time.
Verão no Brasil. E aí, gente, tudo bom? Paloma here. Welcome to another Top Portuguese Words. Today's topic is Top 10 Things to Do in the Summer in Brazil. As top coisas para fazer no Brasil durante o verão. Viajar para o exterior. To travel abroad. Queria tanto viajar para o exterior, mas vou precisar juntar mais dinheiro primeiro. Oh, I wish I could travel abroad, but I'll have to save more money first. Brazil is a country that is very far from other countries, so besides the countries that border Brazil, it's kind of expensive and far to travel to them. But on the other side, for example, if you're just melting in Brazilian summer, you can just go to Europe and it's gonna be winter, so you can see snow and you can really feel cold as we don't have in Brazil. Relaxar na praia. To relax at the beach. Nada melhor do que relaxar na praia com a família. Nothing better than relaxing at the beach with the family. Relaxar. Eu quero relaxar hoje. I wanna relax today. Estudar português com a PortuguesePod101.com. To learn Portuguese with PortuguesePod101.com. Faz um mês que estou estudando português no PortuguesePod101.com e estou adorando. I've been studying Portuguese with PortuguesePod101.com for a month and I'm loving it. You don't only need to stay home to study with PortuguesePod101.com because you also have a lot of lessons that you can download on your smartphone or your tablet and just take them with you wherever you go. It's great. Aprender a cozinhar comida típica brasileira. To learn to cook Brazilian food. Vou aprender a cozinhar comida típica brasileira com a minha tia. Ela cozinha super bem. I'm going to learn to cook Brazilian food with my aunt. She cooks very well. That's a great plan for summer vacations. I really like to cook and I really like to eat as well. For example, coxinha, feijoada, moqueca, brigadeiro, bolo de cenoura. There's so many things. If you know how to cook any Brazilian foods, let us know in the comments, okay? Fazer um churrasco. To have a barbecue. Vamos fazer um churrasco esse final de semana. Você está convidada. We are having a barbecue this weekend and you're invited to join us. Churrasco. Brazilians really love to cook churrascos during the weekend and they invite a lot of friends and each person would bring a dish or a piece of meat so they can just share everything between everyone. And if you haven't tried yet, you can also go to a churrascaria or a Brazilian steakhouse to try it. Festejar a noite inteira. To party all night. Sábado é o dia perfeito para festejar a noite inteira com os amigos. Saturday is the perfect day for partying all night with friends. Brazilians really like to party, so parties in Brazil usually have a time to start, but they never have a time to end. And they usually party all night, festejam a noite toda. Pegar um bronzeado. To get a tan. Quero pegar um super bronzeado nessas férias. I want to get a great tan on this vacation. Brazilians really like to get tan, especially women. They like to have marquinha de biquíni, that is the bikini line. So when they go back to work, it looks like they went to the beach and they didn't stay at home during summer vacations. Fazer caminhadas. To go hiking. Adoro fazer caminhadas, é muito relaxante. I love to go hiking, it's very relaxing. If you're a hiking fan, there are so many beautiful places to go in Brazil. For example, the Chapada dos Veadeiros or even the Sugarloaf Mountain in Rio. It has a trail that you can go by walk. It's very hard, but I never tried it before. But maybe if you're a hiking fan, you'll love it. Tomar sorvete na sorveteria. To eat ice cream at the ice cream shop. Que calor! Vamos tomar sorvete naquela sorveteria que vimos ontem? It's so hot. Let's eat an ice cream at that ice cream shop that we saw yesterday. There are many ice cream shops everywhere you go in Brazil because it's always so hot. So you can get an ice cream or sorvete or picolé, that is the popsicle. And they're also my favorite ones, that are the ones by kilo, where you weight your plate after you serve with all the kinds of ice cream you want and all the toppings that you want. Yeah, so good. Se divertir com os amigos. To have fun with friends. O que eu mais gosto de fazer é sair para me divertir com as meninas. What I like the most is to go out to have fun with the girls. You can say se divertir com os amigos, with the friends, or com as meninas, with the girls, or com os meninos, with the boys. It's kind of a trend now, but we have the rolezinho, that is group of friends, like usually very young people, that go to the mall and they just hang around like all afternoon on a Saturday, driving the managers crazy. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope you enjoyed it.
Want to speak real Portuguese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at PortuguesePod101.com.
E aí, gente? Hi guys, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 25 Portuguese Nouns. Tempo, time. Tempo can mean time, but it also means weather. So you could say, o tempo está lindo hoje. The weather is great today. Or, eu não tenho muito tempo agora. I don't have much time now. Moça, young woman. Moça is used a lot in restaurants and stores. It's a way to call a woman to help you, like the salesperson. So you could say, Moça, você pode me ajudar? Excuse me, miss, can you please help me? Ano, year. Ano can be used to say your age, so you can say, eu tenho 20 anos, I'm 12 years old. Jeito, way. Jeito is a very Brazilian word. It means way. So for example, you could say, eu vou dar jeito nesse problema. I'll find a way to fix this problem. But we used a lot to say jeitinho brasileiro. That means Brazilian ways. It's just the way to do everything in the easiest possible way to find a solution or, to go back home and have a beer and barbecue. Dia, day. You could say, hoje é dia 20 de abril. Today is April 20th. Coisa, thing. Okay, so for example, you could say, eu esqueci uma coisa em casa. I forgot something at home. Homem, man. So you could say, ele é o homem da minha vida. He's the man of my life. Palavra, word. So if you're learning Portuguese, you can say, eu sei muitas palavras em português. I know many words in Portuguese. Vida, life. O sonho da vida dela era conhecer o Brasil. Her lifelong dream was to visit Brazil. Mão, hand. Mão's a little bit difficult to pronounce for beginners because of this nasal sound, But try to practice it and you'll get better and better each time. Mão. Eu tenho 5 dedos na minha mão. I have 5 fingers in my hand. Hora, hour. Hora can mean hour, but also means time sometimes in Portuguese. So you could say, já são 5 horas. It's already 5 o'clock. Or, já é hora de voltar para casa. It's already time to go home. Criança, child. Quando eu era criança, eu queria visitar o Japão. When I was a child, I wanted to visit Japan. Olho, eye. Okay, so one expression you can say in Portuguese is, eu tô de olho em você. I got my eyes on you. Mulher, woman. Qual seria a mulher perfeita para você? What would be the perfect woman to you? Lugar, place. Eu amo esse lugar. É tão tranquilo. I love this place. It's so peaceful. Trabalho, work. Trabalho can mean work or job. So, você gosta do seu trabalho? Do you enjoy your job? Semana, week. Semana means week, and weekend would be fim de semana or end of the week. So you could say, eu vou à praia nos fins de semana. I go to the beach on the weekends. Moço, young man. Just like moça that we talked before, moço is a way to call a man in a store or a restaurant. So you could say, moço, você pode trazer a conta, por favor? Excuse me, young man, can you please bring me the check? Senhor, sir. Senhor is the polite way to say you in Portuguese for man. So, você is the informal way and senhor, the formal way. O senhor precisa de ajuda? Would you like some help, sir? País, country. Quantos países você já visitou? How many countries have you visited already? Amigo, friend. Amigo is used for a male friends, and for a female friends you would say amiga. Eu fui visitar a minha amiga semana passada. I went to visit my friend last week. Problema, problem. You could use this word, for example, to say sem problemas, no problem, or qual o seu problema? What's the matter with you? Casa, house. Casa means house, but it can also mean home. For example, eu vou para casa. I'm going home. A casa dele fica muito longe. His house is very far from here. Amor, love. Amor means love, so you can say the person you love, amor. For example, amor, vem cá. Honey, come here. Or love, come here. Cabeça, head. Ai, que dor de cabeça. Ouch, what a headache. Or ponta cabeça, which means upside down. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you subscribe to our sites and our videos. See you next time. Tchau, tchau. Ai, que dor de cabeça. Because of this motorcycle. Hi everyone, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 10 Hardest Words to Pronounce in Portuguese. Avó, grandmother. Here you need to hear the sound of the last O in the syllable. It should be an open O, as we say in Portuguese. Avó. A minha avó faz bolo delicioso. My grandmother makes a delicious cake. Avô, grandfather. Can you hear the difference between avó and avô? Here you have a closed O. Avô. Meu avô era inventor. My grandfather was an inventor. Cachorro, dog. Here you may find the CH, cho, and the double R, ho, a little different for you. O nome do meu cachorro é Toy. The name of my dog is Toy. Coração, heart. This word may be hard for you because of the R-A, ra, and the C-A-O, são. A minha almofada tem formato de coração. My pillow is heart-shaped. Mãe, mother. Here you also have a nasal sound, mãe. A minha mãe está brava comigo. My mother is angry at me. You can also say mamãe, which is mommy in English. Mão, hands. Also here we have a nasal sound, mão. Remember to use your nose to say these words. A minha mão tem 5 dedos. My hand has 5 fingers. Mulher, woman. Mulher has this lhe, which is LH. It's not that hard, right? Mulher. Onde fica o banheiro das mulheres? Where's the women's bathroom? Orelhão, payphone. I love this word in Portuguese because orelhão is big ear, and because Brazilians' payphones look like big ears here. Eu não consigo encontrar orelhão. I can't find a payphone. Yeah, everyone has cell phone today. Quarteirão, block. So here you also have this nasal sound and the R, quar. It's not hard, but you need to practice that to, be more fluent. But if you use the caipira accent, it would be quarteirão, which is easier for English speakers. There's also a McDonald's burger that is called quarteirão. It's really big. Trabalho, job. So also you have the R and the LH here, trabalho. You can also use the word trabalho to mean job and work. Eu gosto muito do meu trabalho. I really like my job. Or, eu tenho muito trabalho hoje. I have a lot of work today. The end. Fim. And that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you subscribe to our website and our videos. See you next time. Tchau, tchau. Hi guys. E aí, gente, tudo bom? Here Paloma here. Welcome to Top 25 Portuguese Adjectives. Bom. Good. Bom is the masculine, and boa would be the feminine form. Que comida boa! What a good food! Novo. New. O meu irmão mais novo mora nos Estados Unidos. My younger brother lives in the United States. Primeiro. First. Você lembra do seu primeiro namorado? Do you remember your first boyfriend? Último. Last. Eu quero ver o último capítulo da novela. I want to watch the last episode of the soap opera. Longo. Long. Hoje foi um dia muito longo. Today was a very long day. Melhor. Better. Melhor can mean better or best. So, a minha melhor amiga veio me visitar ontem. My best friend came to visit me yesterday. Alegre. Cheerful. O Brasil é um país muito alegre. Brazil is a very cheerful country. Próprio. Own. A minha mãe tem um negócio próprio. My mom owns her own business. Engraçado. Funny. Ele me mostrou um vídeo muito engraçado. He showed me a very funny video. Velho. Old. So we use velho to say older brother, irmão mais velho. And the other word we learned before, novo, to say younger brother, irmão mais novo. Eu queria ter um irmão mais velho. I wanted to have an older brother. Certo. Right. Eu falei que eu estava certo. I told you I was right. Grande. Big. Eu gosto de cachorros grandes. I like big dogs. Bonito. Beautiful. Bonito can be used both with men and women, so you can say bonito or bonita to mean beautiful or handsome. Eu vi um homem muito bonito na rua. I saw a very handsome guy in the street. Diferente. Different. Eu pintei a minha casa e ficou bem diferente. I painted my house and it looks very different. Pequeno. Small. Pequeno means small, and if you want to say that something is very, very small or very tiny, you can say pequenininho. That is the diminutive for pequeno. Eu vi um cachorro bem pequenininho. I saw a very, very small dog. Feio. Ugly. So you could say, for example, eu achei aquela roupa feia. I think that clothes was ugly. Próximo. Next. Na próxima semana eu vou viajar. Next week I'm going traveling. Cedo. Early. Eu não gosto de acordar cedo. I don't like to wake up early. Novo. Young. So novo can mean new, as we said before, and also young. Legal. Cool. In Brazil, we use legal in everyday conversations. So you could say, nossa, que filme legal. Wow, what a cool movie. Or, que cara legal. What a cool guy. Fofo. Cute. Fofo is used a lot by women in Brazil. So we say, ai, que gatinho fofo. Oh, what a cute kitty. We can also say fofinho, which is the diminutive for fofo. Ai, que fofinho. Oh, so cute. Simples. Simple. É muito simples aprender português. It's very simple to learn Portuguese. Feliz. Happy. Eu ganhei um cachorro e estou muito feliz. I got a dog and I'm so happy. Mal. Bad. Você foi um menino mau. You were a bad boy. Triste. Sad. Estou triste porque esse vídeo vai acabar. I'm so sad because this video is gonna end. So I hope to see you in our next lesson and I hope you subscribe to our channel. See you. Tchau, tchau. Legal is over.
Oi, gente! Tudo bem? Eu estou muito bem. I am very good. This is Jade Furuta and welcome to Portuguese Weekly Words. Today's theme is Food! I'm so hungry now. Okay, let's go. Arroz, rice. Arroz, rice. No Brasil, nós comemos arroz todos os dias. No Brasil, nós comemos arroz todos os dias. In Brazil, we eat rice every day. Yeah, most of the time we eat beans and rice every day. It's the most typical food in Brazil. Doce, candy. Doce, candy. Eu adoro comer doce. Eu adoro comer doce. I love eating candy. So good. I like doce de leite. That is doce de leche. It's like caramel, milk, cream. My dad can make it. Like homemade is the best. If you have the chance, you should definitely try. It's amazing. Carne, meat. Carne, meat. Eu não como muita carne. Eu não como muita carne. I don't eat much meat. Even though in Brazil, most of the people eat meat every day. At least a little bit. Frutos do mar. Seafood. Frutos do mar. Seafood. Fruits of the sea is how you translate it. Eu como bastante frutos do mar. Eu como bastante frutos do mar. I eat a lot of seafood. Actually, I love seafood. Bolo. Cake. Bolo. Cake. Eu amo bolo de chocolate. Eu amo bolo de chocolate. I love chocolate cake. Especially Brazilian. Oh my God, it's my favorite. It's so delicious. It's my favorite sweet ever. Brazilian chocolate cake. If you try Brazilian chocolate cake, you will never be the same. Acabou! Obrigada por assistir. And I see you next week. Beijo. Tchau.
Hi guys, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 10 Lines You Need to Introduce Yourself in Portuguese. Estou aprendendo português com a PortuguesePod101.com. I'm learning Portuguese at PortuguesePod101.com. If someone asks you, how are you learning Portuguese? Como você está estudando português? You can say, eu estou estudando com a PortuguesePod101.com. Estou aprendendo português faz um ano. I've been learning Portuguese for a year. This is the answer to the question. Faz quanto tempo que você estuda português? How long have you been studying Portuguese? Eu gosto de ouvir música. I enjoy listening to music. So if someone asks you, o que você gosta de fazer? What do you enjoy or what do you like to do? You can say, eu gosto de ouvir música. Eu moro em São Paulo. I live in São Paulo. This is the answer to the question, onde você mora? Where do you live? You could answer saying the country you live or the city you live. If it's very famous, for example, eu moro em Tóquio. I live in Tokyo. Or eu moro em Nova York. I live in New York. Eu sou do Brasil. I'm from Brazil. If someone asks you, de onde você é? Where are you from? You can say, eu sou do Brasil, or eu sou brasileira. I'm Brazilian. Eu sou professor. I'm a teacher. Here you are saying your job, so you could say, eu sou professor, I'm a teacher, or eu sou estudante, I'm a student. Eu tenho 27 anos. I'm 27 years old. People may ask your age, so you answer with the verb ter, to have, in Portuguese. Eu tenho 27 anos. I am 27 years old. O meu nome é Miguel. My name is Miguel. This phrase works both for woman or man, so I could say, o meu nome é Paloma, as a man could say, o meu nome é Miguel. Oi, prazer. Hi, nice to meet you. Oi, prazer. This is a way to introduce yourself very casually, so you can just shake hands with the person and say, oi, prazer, or just give her a kiss. You could also say, oi, meu nome é Paloma, prazer. Dos meus hobbies é ler. One of my hobbies is reading. Usually when you're meeting someone new, they may ask you, what's your hobby? You could say, dos meus hobbies é ler, or dos meus hobbies é ver filmes. One of my hobbies is watching movies, or even dos meus hobbies é viajar. One of my hobbies is traveling. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our website and our YouTube channel. See you next time. Tchau, tchau! Oi, gente! Hi everyone, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 10 Phrases You Always Want to Hear. Você ganhou. You won. So especially if it's a big prize like a lottery, you always want to hear this phrase, right? For example, você ganhou a loteria. You won the lottery. Estou com saudades de você. I miss you. Especially for people that travel a lot, this is a common phrase to hear. When you're in your big travel, your family might call you and say, ai, que bom que você ligou. Eu estava com saudade de você. Oh, that's so good that you called. I was missing you. Eu trouxe uma coisinha para você. I brought you something. Who doesn't like presents? So when your friend comes back from traveling, he might bring you a gift or a souvenir and say, eu trouxe uma coisinha para você. I brought you something. O orçamento é ilimitado. The budget is unlimited. So maybe at your work, your boss might tell you, o orçamento é ilimitado para a festa. The budget is unlimited to the party. So you can be a big party with all your friends and all family from everyone in your company. Vai ter bônus no final do mês. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. Yeah, money is always good, right? So if your boss comes to you and tells you, vai ter bônus, you might be prepared because there's a bonus coming up. Vai ter bônus no final do mês. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. Você é cozinheiro excelente. You're an excellent cook. Compliments are always good. So if someone tells you, você é excelente something, it means that you're excellent at something. So, você é excelente cozinheiro. You're an excellent cook. Você é excelente cantora. You're an excellent singer. Você está ótimo hoje. You look great today. Especially for women, we go and we put makeup and we brush our hair and we do a lot of things and no one says anything. So guys, just be nice to girls and say, você está ótima hoje. You look great today. Você estava certo. You were right. If you have a discussion with someone and he's always telling you, no, you're wrong, I'm wrong. And then he finally figures out that, no, he was wrong and you're the right person, he might tell you, você estava certo. Yeah, you were right. Você fez ótimo trabalho. You did a great job. So your boss at work or your teacher at school might tell you, você fez ótimo trabalho. You did a great job. Você pode descansar. Eu vou fazer a faxina hoje. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. Yeah, that's a good one, right? I don't think many people like to do cleaning. I don't. But if someone comes to you and say, você pode descansar. You can take a break. Eu vou fazer a faxina hoje. I'll do the cleaning today. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I allow someone to do that for me. The end. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in our next video. Tchau, tchau!
Oi, gente! Tudo bem? This is Jade Furuta and welcome to another Portuguese Weekly Words. Today's theme is buildings. Arranha-céu, skyscraper. Arranha-céu, skyscraper. Olha aquele arranha-céu, que incrível! Olha aquele arranha-céu, que incrível! Look at that skyscraper, it's incredible! Escritório, office. Eu estou indo para o escritório. Eu estou indo para o escritório. I'm going to the office. Apartamento, apartment. Apartamento, apartment. Estou muito animada com o meu apartamento novo. Estou muito animada com o meu apartamento novo. I'm very excited with my new apartment. Casa, house. Casa, house. Eu moro em uma casa enorme. Eu moro em uma casa enorme. I live in a huge house. Edifício, building. Edifício, building. Esse edifício é novinho. Esse edifício é novinho. This building is brand new. Acabou! The end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Muito, muito, muito obrigada for watching. And I wish you a great, great weekend. Tenha ótimo final de semana. Beijo. Mua. Ciao. I want to live in a cool building with a nice big pool and gym. And tan every day and chill like this.
How are your Portuguese listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
Homem está escolhendo seu assento de voo. Onde fica o assento dele?
Você ainda tem assentos livres para o voo de amanhã à noite?
Só um momentinho. Seria na classe econômica?
Isso.
Desculpa a demora. Nós ainda temos alguns lugares.
Ah, que bom! Eu gostaria de um assento no corredor, por favor.
Nós já não temos mais assentos no corredor, senhor.
Sei. É que eu não queria sentar no meio.
O senhor gostaria de um assento na janela, então?
Sim, por favor.
Onde fica o assento dele? Homem está escolhendo seu assento de voo. Onde fica o assento dele?
Você ainda tem assentos livres para o voo de amanhã à noite?
Só um momentinho. Seria na classe econômica?
Isso.
Desculpa a demora. Nós ainda temos alguns lugares.
Ah, que bom! Eu gostaria de um assento no corredor, por favor.
Nós já não temos mais assentos no corredor, senhor.
Sei. É que eu não queria sentar no meio.
O senhor gostaria de um assento na janela, então?
Sim, por favor.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
Hi guys! Oi gente, tudo bom? Paloma here. Welcome to Top 15 Favorite Words, chosen by fans. Amor, love. Amor is probably one of the favorite words in many languages. So you can say amor to call someone you love, like honey or my love in English. But you can also use the verb amar, which is to love. Eu te amo, I love you. Feliz, happy. We use happy to say congratulations or happy birthday to someone. Feliz aniversário. But you can also say eu estou feliz, I'm happy. Frequentemente, often. Probably someone chose this word because it's a little difficult to say. You could say eu frequentemente vou à praia. I often go to the beach. Hoje, today. Hoje eu estou estudando português. Today I'm studying Portuguese. Jesus Cristo. Jesus Christ. This is probably a good word for Christians. Some expressions you can use is, for example, Jesus amado, my love to Jesus. Nascimento, birth. We could relate nascimento with Jesus Christ. And we have, for example, o Natal é o nascimento de Jesus Cristo. Christmas is the birth of Jesus Christ. Olá, hello. If you want to introduce yourself, you could say olá and also oi, which is the quickest way to say it. Olá, gente. Hi, everyone. Pantufa, slipper. Some people use pantufas in Brazil, but since it's very hot, some people also use chinelos or sandals when they are at home. No inverno, eu gosto de usar pantufas. On winter, I like to wear slippers. Querer, want. You can use querer to say that you want to order something. Eu quero copo de água. I want a glass of water. And you can also say, eu quero visitar o Brasil. I want to visit Brazil. Tchau, bye. When we are leaving, we say tchau or tchau tchau. Is the way to say goodbye. We hardly ever say adeus, which is goodbye. This sounds very formal and very sad because it means you'll never see the person again. You can also say até mais or see you soon.
junto, together. You can say, eu quero ficar junto com você. I want to be together with you. Liberdade, freedom. In São Paulo, there's a famous subway station and also a neighborhood called Liberdade. It was before a Japanese neighborhood, but now we have many Chinese and Koreans too. Eu vou para Liberdade comer comida japonesa. I go to Liberdade to eat Japanese food. A Estátua da Liberdade está em Nova York. The Statue of Liberty is in New York. Salvação, salvation. Eu não estudei para a prova, mas a professora cancelou. Essa foi a minha salvação. I didn't study for the test, but the teacher canceled. That was my salvation. Saudade, nostalgia. Saudade is one of the most favorite words in Portuguese because it's kind of hard to translate it to other languages. You could say nostalgia or to miss someone. Eu fiquei com muitas saudades de você. I missed you. Or que saudades daquela época. How I miss those times. Tá bom. Okay. Tá bom is a very useful phrase because if someone says something and you want to agree with her, you can just say, tá bom. Yeah, that's okay. O vídeo já está terminando, tá bom? The video is about to end, okay? Okay, guys, see you next time. Tudo bem? And bye-bye. Tchau, tchau. I like to wear pantufas, slippers.
Hi! Welcome to Introduction to Portuguese. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Ana.
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Brazilian Portuguese pronunciation. Pronunciation refers to the manner in which a word is spoken, so don't focus on reading what's on screen. Instead, focus on listening and repeating.
In Brazilian Portuguese, vowel sounds are represented by 5 characters.
There are 13 basic vowel sounds that create several diphthongs and triphthongs, which are vowel sound combinations. Let's take a look at how some of the basic vowels are pronounced.
A, E, I, O, U.
The more closed vowels are
E, O.
And there are the nasal vowels
An, E, I, O, U.
Diphthongs are 2 vowel sounds pronounced closely together to form a gliding sound. Here are some examples.
Ão, Oi, El.
Finally, triphthongs are gliding sounds made by 3 vowel sounds.
Uai, Wei, Wão.
Diacritics are in some cases used in vowels to signify certain ways of pronunciation, but don't worry about them for now. We'll eventually get there.
Nasal vowels are very common in Portuguese, and they may seem a little tricky.
To correctly produce nasal vowels, you should relax your soft palate and the back of your tongue so the nasal passage is not blocked. It's like humming with your mouth open and adding the vowel sound to it. Let the air pass through both your oral and nasal passages. Listen and repeat after Ana.
Banco, banco, banco.
There are 21 basic consonant sounds in Portuguese, represented by 20 characters. The consonant sounds in Portuguese can be very similar to English, as well as some vowels. Let's take a look at the consonants combined with a vowel.
Pa, ba, ta, da, ca, ga, ma, na, nha, fa, va, sa, za, ja, sha, ha, la, lia, ra, chi, ji.
As you can see, most sounds are the same in English. Let's see in this case.
Ciao.
The first sound is the same as the ch in change. The second one is the same as the ow in out. Listen again.
Ciao.
See how they sound the same? That means you only have to learn a few new sounds to speak Brazilian Portuguese. As you just learned, there are a lot of identical sounds between English and Portuguese. So let's take a look at the unique sounds of Brazilian Portuguese.
There are 3 Portuguese consonants not shared with English as well as the nasal vowels already seen in this lesson.
Let's take a closer look at one of these consonants.
Fruta,
Focus on the second letter.
ru,
This trill sound is done by lightly tapping the gum ridge behind your upper teeth with the tip of your tongue. It should be a quick, striking motion, similar to the sensation you get when pronouncing the T in words like butter, cutter, and so on. Don't roll your tongue like an English R. Most of the air should go around the sides of your tongue. Listen and repeat after Anna.
fruta, fruta, fruta.
Well done! Note that this trill is present in the first word we learned in the previous lesson. Do you remember it?
Obrigado, obrigada.
Okay, so let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. In this lesson, you learned the characters that represent vowel sounds in Portuguese and that the language uses diacritics. Most consonant sounds in Portuguese are the same as in English, and there are some unique sounds in Portuguese, nasal vowels and 3 consonants. We've covered only the basics of Portuguese pronunciation. If you're interested in learning more, check out the entire course we created named The Ultimate Guide to Portuguese Pronunciation. In that course, we cover and break down every single sound in the Portuguese language, showing you mouth and tongue positioning and giving you tips to help you perfect your Portuguese pronunciation. In the next lesson, we'll introduce you to the basics of Portuguese grammar, where you'll learn about Brazilian Portuguese order and how to build basic phrases in Brazilian Portuguese. See you in the next lesson. Bye!
Bye!